I'm gonna read I'm gonna read three articles. The Velveteen Dream saga continues. EX WWE superstar Velveteen Dream bit punched gym employee before arrest, cops say. And it was also it was drug and trespassing charges. Yeah, drug charges and the trespassing charge. Former WWE Velveteen Dream exposed on a gym employee before his arrest last month, punching the man in the face and then biting him. This according to new police documents obtained by TMZ Sports. The incident allegedly happened on August the 20th around 8:40 something p.m. Was it 40, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49 at Club Orlando, a fitness facility in Orlando, Florida. Cops in the dock say a senior employee at the gym told them that an altercation between him and Velveteen Dream began after he said the wrestler had to leave an area that was closed for cleaning. The man claimed Dream's real name Patrick Clark went off on him, became irritated and argumentative. Things allegedly got so intense the gym employee told Clark he had to leave the building entirely. According to the docs, Clark then made threats to kill the gym employee before he hit the guy in his face. Cops said that the gym employee told them the two then got into a fight. When Clark bit him, the two were then separated by another employee. He at the Victoria cops say. Did he expose WWE? I think he did. Was it a setup, a humiliation ritual? According to the documents, an officer arrested Clark after they observed teeth marks on the employee's left chest near the left armpit. Court records show Clark has since been charged with 2 misdemeanors. Oh, I forgot Barry. It's also Barry and trespassing a puppy after a warrant up over the incident. The record shows his attorney did file a written plea of not guilty in the case. As we reported, 27-year-old Clark was arrested again just 6 days later on the warrant violation for placement by the Orlando Police Department. Clark first joined the WWE in 2015, ultimately left on RRG in 2021. He recently appeared to England for a comment position on his social media page for the first time in over a year. He can't. Them allegations, man. Him and Orlando Jordan and Melvin Phillips. The second article. Okay. Yeah. No thanks. Yeah. EC3 said Velveteen Dream allegedly taping a talent pin without consent was known in WWE. Wow, that's... I heard about this. But then heard that he punched the gym employee. EC3 recently made headlines when he alleged Velveteen Dream Patrick Clark taped wrestlers pin without their consent. Oh, they was at a party doing cocaine, according to Velveteen Dream. The alleged incident occurred at a house party hosted by EC3. When asked if anyone in WWE knew of this incident, EC3 told Steve Falk of NBC Sports Boston said it was known within the company. I'm not the one to share it, and God said it was known. Talent was involved, and it was wild tale. A lot of people didn't know, even being part of where I was kind of at the forefront of it because it was my home, taking up the chain, being there, getting there. People sometimes don't want the boat walk from off his perspective. Sometimes talent is very well draw money that will be protected at the same time. I'm an adult male who does not need someone else to fight for my battles. This sucks. I don't like it. Guys that were involved, this happens for people from peers. No lesson was learned. Why it came up here And now somebody asked, nobody had ever asked. I was asked about him when it rains, it pours. EC3 continued by saying, if I truly forget him, would I say it on a broadcast? No, but somebody asked, I'm not going to lie. This was an issue that was happening, the butterfly effect of it. In theory, working with him later was being concussed. Was that purposeful? It kind of ruined my run and it kind of ruined my life in a sense. It put me in a bad spot because of the issues with the concussions that stem from it. That is not to put the blame on their end. But that's my story, it's the truth. EC3 and Clark will have a match at NXT TakeOver looking for in August 2018. EC3 suffered a concussion 3 minutes into the match. Clark, who was released by WWE in May 2021, was recently arrested on a charge of possession of drug paraphernalia. I think it was marijuana, I believe. The third article. Velveteen Dream Court, they canceled charges dropped, so they dropped the charges. Patrick Velveteen Dream Clark 28 September court hearing has been canceled after charges of battery, trespassing, and property stemming from a August 20th arrests were deemed not suitable for prosecution. Pro Court Records H/T PWIs and prosecutors deemed that they did not have enough proceed with the case against Clark. Thus, these charges were no longer acceptable. Clark was alleged of being involved in confrontation with a gym employee. I did talk about this on the first article. In Orlando, Florida, on 20th August, when he asked to leave part of the gym so that he could be clean. Clark, per police reports, was irate and argumentative, threatened to kill the staff member. They got into a fight with Clark, and one bit the other person who was left with teeth marks. Yeah, I did say about him biting the gym employee with teeth marks near the left armpit. Having not pleaded guilty, the 27-year-old was released on $1,200 bond. Is there? Oh yeah, there's more. Clark was arrested on 26 August this time on out-of-county warrant seizing possession of drug paraphernalia. It was appeared for now that the charges is still in the play. Fightful reported last week WWE had no interest of bringing Clark. I know why, because of those allegations. But if it's a Yakubian, they let him back in the company. You know how the PTT works. WWE has this racial tendencies. They've been doing this for decades. The former Velveteen Dream could leave for the market leaders from 2015 until his May 2021 release. Wow. So they dropped the charges for assaulting this gym employee. And he had bite him and gave him teeth marks near the left side of his armpit. Then, because he told him to leave the gym, because the gym was about to be closed. Yeah. It was on the chest area, or on the left side. Went freaking off. Like I said, was it a setup, a humiliation ritual? Because they don't even talk about wrestling as much, but they really talk about what's going on in Hollywood, you know? So not having pleaded guilty, then we gotta get back to, because they had a 5-star match in NXT TakeOver August 2018. Yeah, about the party that he had his phone on the bathroom counter, start, recording what they were doing in the bathroom. And he said, Velveteen Dream said, cocaine is one hell of a drug. Yeah, drawing money. Wow, in a 5-star match. Then he didn't put no people, because one of them is no longer with WWE, the other is in the main roster. He ain't put no names out there. and it was at a house party hosted by EC3. Mm-mm-mm. Oh wow. So I'm out of here. Hashtag for the culture.